Hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good, sir. And you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Sir, I'm not able to see you.
Hold on one moment. My staff said this was audio. Is it audio or is it visual and audio?
Sir, it's actually video.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Yeah, sir. Take your time.
Just want to set up the screen.
There will be an option to start video.
Hold on one moment.
Yeah, sir.
How's that?
Is my voice coming clear?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sir. I can. Is my voice coming clear?
Yep, coming through clear.
Right, sir. And firstly, thanks a lot for your precious time. It definitely means a lot to us.
I'm sorry?
Thanks a lot for your precious time.
You're quite welcome.
Fine. Sir, can we begin the interview since we only have 30 minutes of yours?
I'm sorry. Let me just the volume. Okay.
Fine. Can we begin the interview since we only have 30 minutes of yours?
Yes, we can.
Definitely. And when did you turn vegan and why?
Well, I became vegan many years ago, about 4 years ago, after experiencing serious health issues. I was out of the country when I experienced a pain in my stomach, and I thought it was colon cancer, actually. And then when I came back to the United States, I went to the doctor. I was experiencing a vision loss in my left eye and my right eye as well. I had nerve damage to my hands and feet that they told me was going to lead to amputation, as well as after going through a colonoscopy and also checking my stomach, I was told that my colon was fine, but I had an ulcer, but the real problem was my diabetes.
Right.
The doctor said my diabetes was in a coma level and that was causing the numbness in my hands and feet as well as my vision loss. And he stated I was going to have to be on drugs for the rest of my life for a series of health ailments. And that took me down the road of looking into alternative methods of treating my type 2 diabetes.
Right. And when you were diagnosed with diabetes type 2, your hands and fingers were tingling. The doctors asked you for a quick surgery and you decided to heal your body with a vegan diet. Can you explain us
Yes.
how did it help you?
Yes, after looking at different methods of addressing diabetes, I learned that there was a way to reverse it, and the only way that I saw was a whole food plant-based diet. And I saw a doctor in Ohio who gave me the information. And 3 weeks after going to a whole food plant-based diet, my vision returned. And
Right.
3 months after, my diabetes went in remission, my nerve damage went away, my hands and feet, and my ulcer went away, my blood pressure normalized, cholesterol normalized, and my body just went through a total transformation.
What are the changes you experienced after becoming a vegan?
Weight loss, you know, from time to time I struggled with weight loss. Now my weight has, you know, really stabilized. Uh, you know, I've never been in such great shape physically, but also internally. I have, you know, really reversed my high blood pressure, reversed my cholesterol that was high. As I stated, the ulcer that I was experiencing, it went away as well. All of the nerve damage that I was feeling went away, and the vision loss that I was experiencing went away as well.
And how long it took?
Short period of time. It only took 3 weeks for my vision to return back.
Right.
Three 3 months, the nerve damage went away, and so it was a short period of time. Instead of being on medicine, I was able to do it just by eating healthy and didn't have to take any medicine at all. I took it for a week to normalize the severe state that I was in, but after that, I did not have to take any at all.
Wow, that's a big change actually. And being a Borough president, it's such a sensitive and huge responsibility. How does vegan diet help you to stay fit both mentally and physically?
Well, right now, the amount of hours that I'm doing every day due to
Right.
coronavirus, it really it's a drain on you if you're not eating healthy. And being around a lot of dangerous environments, you really need a strong immune system. Many people don't realize that viruses and other germs attack your immune system. And so your immune system will be either a host for healthy nutrition or a host for diseases. I choose to have my body to be a host for healthy things. And so by eating immune strengthening meals, I'm allowed to do my job at the long hours and allowed to fight off of the various attacks from viruses and germs.
Right. And most of the pandemic attacks, it has come from animal food only. So what do you think about that?
So true. Many people don't realize that a lot of the a lot of the viruses and sicknesses that we receive come from animal products. You know, as is indicated that this strand of coronavirus 19 may have come at a wet market in Wuhan. When you look at the bird flu, uh, yellow fever, so many of these viruses come from animals that jump from animals to human. And this is very important as we start to engage in the conversation of what our diets are going to look like in the future.
Right. And how much necessary it is for everyone to go vegan in terms of overall health and economy.
Well, number one, if you looked at the people who died from coronavirus, over 94% of them died from having pre-existing conditions. Pre-existing condition is a fancy term for saying they had diabetes, they had high cholesterol, uh, respiratory issues such as asthma, things from smoking. And so if we're able to reverse these diseases, we're able to really stabilize the healthcare crises that we are
Right.
experiencing. Long before coronavirus came, we were having a healthcare crisis. We have 30 million Americans with diabetes, 84 million are pre-diabetic. We're spending 80 cents on a dollar to chronic diseases. This is not sustainable, it's not affordable. And so if we can turn around and allow people to reverse their chronic diseases, it's going to save not only money in the medical area, but also in productivity. Many people lose days off from work, their inability to take care of their family members, and they go through crises both emotionally and physically because of chronic diseases. So it's a win-win on both sides.
Exactly. And talking about crisis, what change do you want to bring in public healthcare system?
Well, I want us to, in every hospital, we should have a lifestyle medicine clinic. I was able to get one at Bellevue Hospital where we are using lifestyle to treat diseases. And I believe every hospital should give patients the options. Do they want to try lifestyle to reverse their diseases? Right now, we don't give them those options. We basically give them prescriptions to treat their symptoms and not underlying causes of diseases. I would like to see us change that, and every hospital tell the patient, you have an option here. You can go lifestyle changes and give them the support, the mental support, the nutritional support, and the information so that they can make these important changes. That is so important to look towards how do we deal with medicine in the 21st century.
Right. And can you tell us about the Brooklyn Workplace Healthy Challenge, which you supported?
Brooklyn is so important. We have a group of initiatives that we're doing in Brooklyn to teach healthy eating. We have everything from Meatless Mondays to show people how to start one day a week to stop eating meat. A lot of our schools have embraced that. We've also been successful in getting the city to stop purchasing processed meat, as well as getting the city to do a 50% beef reduction in meat consumption and purchase in the city governments. And so we want to continue to advocate for strong changes on how we feed people in the country and in the city.
Right. You have always expand your vegan lifestyle to your friends, colleagues, and everyone. Do you see any positive change in them?
Yes, not only does a plant-based lifestyle help what you do physically, but also emotionally. You know, I find that I'm more peaceful in my interactions with people. I have a more healthy outlook. It really helps. Many people have disconnected a plant-based life from their body and their brain. But what we eat also impacts our brain, and being able to have a plant-based lifestyle has helped me mentally as well as physically.
Right. And after becoming a vegan, is it true that you have started cooking more?
Yes, I never cooked before, but now I enjoy cooking so much. And it starts out slowly. You know, the first week, my meals were terrible. But after practice and introducing myself to new spices, new methods of cooking, using different vegetables and fruits, and really being open to the various natural flavors that are out there, I have become a great cook where I'm able to put together some great meals, and I really enjoy not only consuming and eating my food, but even the preparation is exciting because I know I'm giving myself something healthy.
Right. What's your favorite vegan food and vegan ice cream?
Vegan ice cream is the best. I make a nice ice cream out of frozen bananas and frozen fruits with some cacao powder or cocoa powder, and having a frozen items, and I put them in a sort of my little neutral bullet and let it mix together. And I can mix some cinnamon and some other fruits inside as well, and a little peanut butter, a natural peanut butter with no sugar added, and it's just amazing.
Yeah. And can you even tell us about changes in your fridge after becoming a vegan?
When I became a vegan,
Yeah.
I looked in my fridge and I noticed that I had nothing healthy there. Everything was processed, everything was unhealthy. But because I went to a plant-based lifestyle, I saw that all of those foods I had that were no good for me, I removed from my fridge. Now, not only is my fridge filled with healthy food, but also the cost of my food bill has gone down as well.
Right.
People think it's expensive to eat vegan, but it's not. One bag of dried lentils, I'm able to make a lentil burger. I'm able to make a lentil stew. I'm able to grind up my lentils and make a lentil bread. And so you can eat healthy without breaking the bank at the same time.
Exactly. And you allow your employees to spend more time with family, to do some yoga. Why is that?
Well, because it's a great activity to do together with your family. I incorporated meditation and yoga into my life through veganism. It opened the doors of how do you have a holistic approach to health and wellness, not just trying to have a spotty approach. The body is a holistic temple, and I felt that you need to treat it holistically, both what you eat and what you bring into your presence, both emotionally as well.
What are your thoughts on environmental benefits on a vegan diet?
Oh, there's so many benefits of weight loss,
Yeah,
managing your weight, mental ability, peace of mind,
right.
not dealing with chronic diseases, reversing diseases, having really a not being lethargic all the time, not feeling bloated and having gas and constipation and having heart um, issues. There's so many benefits of having a vegan diet that people, once they embrace it and immerse themselves into it, they realize the full benefits of it.
Exactly. And what about the global crisis, global warming? Now, people say if we all go vegan, the global crisis will become very minimum then. What do you think about that?
Many people don't realize how much of what we eat impacts our globe. And we are burning down the Amazon now because we want to produce feed for birds, for chickens, and also for cattle. We are destroying our planet because of our overconsumption with meat. And so when we talk about improving our universe, our planet, we need to start with what we are eating because that is one of the top culprits.
Exactly. And where do you see veganism after 10 years from now?
I think it's going to continue to expand in communities that have traditionally not embraced it, particularly Black, Brown, and immigrant communities. I think people are starting to connect that what they eat has a lot to do with the quality of life they are living. And also, it is going to be something that we talk about in a real way when we talk about improving our environment. It's not only eating a vegan lifestyle, not only helps our mothers, but it helps Mother Earth. And we need to ensure that we do everything possible to leave our planet in a healthy way for our children to inherit. And that is why veganism is one of the most important ways to do so.
Exactly. And people have this myths. Most of the vegans they are very weak. What do you want to say about that?
I want all of our vegans to remain committed and dedicated. And we like to call ourselves plant-based lifestyle because not only should we be compassionate to animals, we should be compassionate to an animal that we often ignored, and that's human beings. We are part of the animal kingdom as well. And that compassion and tolerance and ensuring a healthy longevity is important, and vegans and plant-based eaters can lead the way.
Right. And they even have this myth. It's an expensive lifestyle, but it is not. What do you want to say about that?
It is far from expensive lifestyle. As I stated, when I changed to a plant-based lifestyle, my food bill went down. It was not as expensive as it was before because I wasn't spending money on chicken and beef and pork and other meat products. And not only that, I stopped buying all of these sugary items that were associated with my food bill previously. So a lot of the fast food, the junk food, all of those items are no longer on my menu. I have a very simple shopping bill that includes just fruits, vegetables, beans, legumes, things that are healthy, and it has really substantially brought down my food price.
Right. For many, going vegan is like a spiritual journey. Is it for you as well?
Yes, it is. The spiritual journey that I've been on has a lot to do with what I eat. It's about finding a peace through our mind, body, and soul, and food has a lot to do with that.
Right. And our second last question will be lots of athletics. Lewis Hamilton, Virat Kohli, they all are going vegan and they are making records. What do you want to say about that?
It's really dispelling the rumor and belief that a person who wanted to be athletic inclined had to have meat. We're seeing through the film of Game Changer, we're seeing how you can eat a plant-based life and you're actually improving your competitive edge. That movie really dispels the rumor and the belief that you had to have meat protein to have a good quality competitive career.
Right. And so, to sum up, do you have any message for our readers, which are both vegans and non-vegans?
It's so important as we look towards the future, as we look towards fighting viruses, as we look towards stabilizing our bloated, bureaucratic, unhealthy healthcare system, as we look towards raising our children in a healthy environment, as we look towards saving our mothers and Mother's Earth and Mother Earth, as we look towards dealing with some of the mental health issues that come from the food that we eat, as we look towards dementia and Alzheimer's, all of these entities are connected to one thing: what's on our plate. If we correct the items that are on our plate, we will correct all of those items that are impacting us throughout the entire globe. That's the start. Plant-based, whole food, vegan lifestyle is a lifestyle that will improve the quality of our lives.
Exactly. And the last question, which is your favorite vegan junk food? It might not be healthy, but you still like it.
Vegan junk food should be something that we create.
Right.
It shouldn't be something that's filled with sugar. Because you're vegan doesn't mean if you don't eat animal products, but you're eating sugary items, if you're eating candy, if you eat even over processed food, then you're doing yourself a disservice. I know a lot of people who are vegans, but they're unhealthy because they're replacing bad meat with bad food choices. The goal is to live a healthy lifestyle, and that is in your food. There are a lot of great tasting foods that are good, sweet tasting, use the natural sugar that's come from fruits, date sugar, use natural products to deal with the taste that you're looking for. Don't go to processed, over processed foods that are unhealthy for you.
Right. And so many vegans, they face hate in the society. Is it happening same with you?
Yes, it is. But being compassionate and caring allows you to be a fully understanding person and live a healthy lifestyle, and that is the goal. The goal is compassion, and to spread that compassion in everything we do.
Right, sir. So I guess that's it. We have covered all
Thank
the
you.
questions for the magazine.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Outside, I was actually nervous. You are such a big personality.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Take care.